Guten Morgen, half a day in Hacky, and before we begin, notice anything? Notice anything? We got it. Sorry, just so excited. Wanted to share it, but yeah. So today we're going to be starting off with the Loopler. It is a demo. It is from the developer, and as you can imagine, it's an idle game. But you know me, I like idle games. So as always, we'll check out settings first. FPS counter, scrolling background. Ooh, I like the scrolling. CRT shader. Simple font. Probably not available in demo. Ooh. Green. Video. I tried with the full screen off, but like all it did was go boop boop. It doesn't let me like change the size, so I will be using my phone to read chat, so I'm sorry if I'm late in my replies. Audio, I think we're good. I'm gonna maybe do like one more for music. And the language, unavailable in the demo, but you have now a rough idea of what languages are available. Unlocks. Oh. There's 25. There's 25 unlocks. Ooh, maybe that's like if you do 25 loops. Leaderboard? What does it say? Quests? Cool. Unavailable in the demo. Oh, okay. And I know my face is kind of blocking it, but it's just my name and it looks like loops. It says 1 and then 5,000. So, new run. Daily challenge. Oh. Infinity. NANA. Okay. Oh, hold on. A loop that never quite ends. Oh. Unlocked by beating a run on the previous track. Now they say beating a run with the previous car. All previous loops apply. We'll give it a shot. Right, we'll start off basic with the basic one. 200 rewards, 10 gold, 5% wrench. Let's go fuel gauge. What demo version is this? 0.0, 0.3, 0.5? Oh. Goal 200. Like 200 laps or? Go. Oh, look at the little stuff. Receipt says garage. One loop. Okay, I see. So a loop is 100 points. So they want you to do 2 loops. Oh. Okay. Upgrade pack. Oh. Okay. When fuel is emptied. Oh, wow. Refuel 50% of full fuel on loop. 400 boost when fuel is emptied. I'm assuming I only get 1. I'm gonna go with this because you tell me 5 loops at the end. So repair, get some money. Okay. And what, now the score, I need 400, but I automatically get 500? Oh, go, my little car. And there you go. Just a nice, calm, relaxing game. I like it. It's very cute. Oh. And then, ta-da, points. Ooh, pit stop. Oh, that's what you use the money for gates, which increase the score on passing. Ooh. Or you get gold on passing. Ooh, that means every time you get it, you get money. And if you get faster, you get more money, which will then let you buy more gates to get more money, to then get more charms. +1 gold when gating gold. See, look at that. You're right. I did not turn on my captions. Thank you for telling me, my lovely little Twitch bot. Gates have a 10% chance to trigger twice. Oh my god. 25% boost on start. Well, I'm getting the gold. We'll put it here. And that is all the money I have. Okay, well, while this guy rolls, I'm going to turn on my captions. So, round 3, go. Then, oops, stopped. Need to go turn on my captions. I thought I did it, my bad. Okay, captions should be on now. Thank you for the reminder. Hold on. I'm telling a joke. I'm good. Okay, some more indie games. I need to do a bow. Right, because I gotta be respectful. I noticed that I still do it. Like, even though I'm here in America, I still, like, bow every time. It's just, I just picked it up, okay? Do we have 10? We have 10. Another one. Ooh, what's the blue do? More score increases by 1 on passing. So does that mean every time you pass? Is that like subsequential? So like all the future races, or so it'll be like plus 10, plus 11, plus 12. Then you go to the next race, plus 13, plus 14. Does it do that? Because if so, 5 gold seems really cheap. I'm gonna go for another gold bar. Then we have 4. Repair. More gold. Off you go. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's see what this skull's about. Oh wait, I have to do 4 first. Before you get into it, Nina, maybe do the previous round. Alright, go. I thought I hit start, sorry. Go, my little car. Meow. Beautiful. Well, we still have the plus 500, right? Okay. Interesting. I see. So you have 12 rounds to get the points, and you have to, like, hopefully not run out of repair points to do it. Ooh, upgrade pack. Let's go. Okay. Come on, good cards. Common. Common, okay. Score total loops multiplied by 1 when looping. The score total loops multiplied by 1 when looping 12? Or does it multiply by 12 when fuel is emptied? Oh, that's nice. Or plus 25 score on passing a gate. Ooh. But I could also upgrade. But I could also get more score. But I could upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade. And then money! Okay. Now, risk it for the biscuit. Loops. Which round 5. So there's 12 rounds? I know we get a pit stop. I'm trying to figure out the garage. What happens if I click it? Oh, car part upgrading will be available in the full game. Oh, I could just upgrade them? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Okay. Right, minus 10. You only get 100 for every loop, but every time the fuel gets empty, you get 1,000. So I think we'll be good. I think we'll be fine. I spot myself a Meep Arena. Hello, Louis. Heckian, did you witness our pretty shiny new button that we have? All thanks to the lovely community and the lovely developers being like, play our games. Well, we got 40% left at our car. We're doing great. I hope your day is treating you well. I'm certainly enjoying myself with this demo. I like it. Scratches just right in my brain. And then upgrade pack, right? Because the pit stop might have something. So definitely need more scores. Ooh, refill 50% of fuel on loop. +5 score every 0.35 spent drifting. I'm gonna say on loop because then you get more fuel and you're less likely to have to repair your car. So pit stop. It's so exciting. Trigger a random card on looping. Just a random card, cannot stack, so you can only get one. Pit stop prices -5. So what you're saying is if I get this coupon, it says it can stack. I have what, 63? Flash sale? I could get cards. Refuel? Ooh, refuel. Gold. 20% chance of 50 score. Okay, I'm gonna go with coupon. Well, I'm gonna go with coupon. There we go. And I'm gonna get refuel right here. And then, I did say I need more scores, but if I have money, I could buy more stuff. But also, a random card on looping sounds fun. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna buy this. What do we got? What are my options? 1 gold on loop. Refill 60% of fuel when it's empty. Ignores fuel efficiency. Ooh. So every time my fuel is empty, I get 60% back. But I also get fuel every time I loop. Or I could get money. Or I could get a gold. Oh, options. Options. You only have 50 left for the wrenches, so I'm gonna say get more fuel. Is what I'm gonna say. And we have what, 3 left? And I have no more money. Right, says random card. Oh, I should have grabbed the money before I did the pit stop. Dang it. Well, that's on me. That's my bad. There's an order of things. Make sure pit stop is last. Alright, let's see how this works out. So, money. Refuel. Right, and then refuel, because we got a loop. Okay. It's doing good. I feel like he did really well for that loop. When it's empty. So I'm assuming this is the fuel. Right, we get our little 15%. We're just like, yeah. Oh, I see the fuel efficiency. On end. When tank is emptied. Maybe I can't do a refuel of 60% because I already have this. Ooh. No, I think it just gives you the one. I think it only gives you the one refuel. I think that's what's happening. Okay. So it's not like a continuous every time. It's like, no, you get it one time. One time per... Kind of like your score. Okay. So we're doing good. Yeah, no, this next loop, you should be able to get it, no problem. So when exactly does it happen? Because I'm watching this. It's pretty full. And then it just happens. And then this happens. But our gas was fine. Why did we stop? Who knows? Maybe because we got the points, they're like, hey, you're good. I don't know. 100 score on loop, every time drifting. See, now it upgrades. Do a decent amount of looping, but I also drift around the corners. But I don't drift long. Go with you. Okay. I'm only allowed 3? Gasp. Okay, well, diddlesticks. I guess upgrade then. I was like, why can't I get more? I see. Ooh, do you want double? I mean, this one has a pit stop. I think we'll go down for this one since we don't have a lot of repair available. All right. That's a big goal. I believe in you, tiny car. Right, I'm watching because this is speed and this is the fuel. So when exactly does this kick on? Alright, still got fuel. Still have fuel. It decided to kick on there, but it wasn't near the end. I guess maybe because it got near the red. That's when it kicks on? The, like, fuel thing? I don't think we're gonna pass this this round. I'm looking at our score points. We're not doing a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot. And if it takes 10, oh yeah, we're not gonna pass this round. But then we get to see what happens when you don't pass the round. So I imagine I don't get to keep these upgrades, do I? Does the track totally reset itself? Guess we'll find out. Because I'm like, okay, how do I improve upon this? Like, what stays, what gets reset? I imagine the cards and charms probably get reset. But, like, do I get to keep my gates? Do I get to upgrade my gates? Right, there has to be something slightly permanent so you can continue on. Or maybe you just gotta strategize better. Questions. Come on, little buddy. Yeah, I was like, I know you're not gonna make it, but I believe in you. I believe in you, my guy. Oh my god, why is he going so fast? What is happening? Oh, he's burning out. That's what's happening. Thanks for the red summary. I was just like, why is he speeding up? I thought he was done. Okay, progress to infinity. Experience earned. Okay. Okay. So what do the levels give me? Level up. Ooh. Ooh. 2.5 current score when fuel is emptied. Unlock costs 20 loops. Next score gained is multiplied by 2. Score gates get +1 score when looping. Oh, and then you use your loops to buy them, so they're unlocked. Okay. But what do I keep that's like permanent? Right? By beating a run. Obviously we didn't beat it. Well, now I want to try the challenge. What's the daily? Okay, so obviously I don't get to keep my rings. Boo. So it's kind of like, I'm guessing it's more skill and strategy based versus, well, no. There's also luck, because RNG. I just, Good job, buddy. Alright, let's see what we got for our pack. Score and boost. Boost. Score total loops multiplied per gate on the track. On loop. So if I have more gates, I get more points. But then this one, when looping, I'm gonna grab this one. This is +2, right? Which makes me think the more loops you get, the more points you get. So, we'll see, right? Because like that was what we were trying to figure out last time, if it like carries over. So, give it a gander, right? We have a 2, so it should be 102. Oh, 103. Ooh. Man, we were really lucky with that +500. On emptied, huh? Okay. Okay, so I think it does stay, which actually could be really good in the beginning, but long term, probably not. Alright, money. And then obviously pit stop. We need gates. What do we got? +1 speed per loop made. Ooh. When gaining gold, ghost cars go 10 times faster. Ghost cars? What do you mean ghost cars? Gains +5 score per gate passed. Scores plus on passing. So if you pass more gates, you get more points. You would want this at the end. Refuel. Increases by 1 on passing. See, this is the one where I was like, does it give you more? Oh, and there's the boost. Okay. So, I'm gonna say that, right? Because you're telling me +1 per loop, which means every loop I make, I get faster, which means I can make loops faster, so, yeah. And I kinda want to get the gate. I know money, but I'm like, you should get the gate. You need points, kid. Alright. Let's see how we do. Right, think I'm on the right track. Unintentional pun. My bad. Come on, start. Right, 6. And then, okay, it says +7. So +8, okay. So however many loops you make is how many points you get for passing that gate. And then however many loops you make is the additional plus the 100. So, like, consistently like 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. And then we also have this +1 speed per loop made. So we're at 170, 200, 215 points. I'm trying to see if it actually does increase by 1. It's a little hard to tell. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, upgrade pack. Definitely need points. Definitely need fuel. Score on passing a gate, I only have 1. When refueling, then max. When refueling. I only refuel when I run out of stuff. But if I skip this, I get more. I'm gonna say this, because I'm hoping I can get another gate. Ooh, 2 pit stops. Why would you want 2 pit stops? I guess if you have the money, you know, you're like, this is what we want. Alright, so go, my points. Be free. And I wish you all the best of luck. I don't know if we'll get it because our fuel is only enough to do barely 2 laps. I don't even get to the second lap. So I'm like, maybe? But it's looking like a no. But it's okay. It's a daily challenge and we're just trying it out. Plus, by playing, you increase your level. I would like to attempt to get to the end of a loop, if possible. If possible. This just means I got something to play off stream to make myself really strong and be like, hold on guys, I know we're in the middle of the story, but I gotta show you the end. Oh no, my poor little car, I don't think he's gonna make it. He's trying so hard. Yeah, definitely not a 97 loops like last time, but you know what? Loops are loops. Ooh, and now we get to see his overdrive be active. So what happens if you get the points while you're in overdrive? Do you live? You live to see another day. Oh my god. Ooh, what is this? A 50% score on passing. Okay. Freeze fuel consumption for 2 seconds on start. Instead of failure, gain 10% durability and remove this? What? Score gains increased by 10 every 100 boosts gained. Instead of failure, gain 10% durability and remove this. It feels like that's almost like if I buy this and then obviously my car burns out, I don't get game over. I think. No. Maybe. Plus 40% boost, but you lose fuel. Increases by 1 per passing. I'm gonna say we're gonna buy this, right? If I'm thinking correctly. And then I could get a gate, which means points, but I could also get this gate, which increases by 1. But I could also get a card pack. Actually, no, I can do this. I can go wha-bam. And then every 100 boosts gained. More points or card pack. Or 20% chance. I'm gonna say card pack. I'm gonna say card pack. Play something good. Please. Maybe a refuel. 20 boost on loop. Gold every 5 gate. Ah, son of a bee. Plus 20 boost. 1 gold. 10 boost. The boosting could be good. But I'm also like, but I'm like, we're not gonna live. So boost away, right? Try to get more laps. Is there a repair? I didn't even think to look if there's a repair. There's a reroll? I don't really see a repair, which is interesting because you're a pit stop. My poor little durability. I believe in you. Alright, let's see if this white flag does what I think it does. We're going here. We're gonna try to get the easier points. Alright. Good luck. 7812, oddly specific number. Per loop made, okay. Okay. It's our last repair. You got 700 points. I don't know if you can get more, but do your best. Okay, there goes the white flag. So yeah, you get 1 more chance. And then now it's gonna be, ooh, he's going fast. And he's in overdrive. He's going very fast. Very fast. Yay. Not bad. You freaking speed speed went up, so it's like there is a small chance. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't have any gold. Hazards, loops, bonus, progress to infinity. I didn't unlock anything, but I got more loops, which means whenever we do unlock the next thing, we'll have a better shot. All right. So it's luck, it's skill, and it's just cute and simple. Very relaxing. And this is a demo, right? So I imagine in the full game, there might be ways to like increase your car, right? Because we have garage, and it's like car parts will be available in the full game. So I imagine there is a way to like make your car be a bit more durable. Ooh, that pack's animation froze. When emptied, or on loop, or I'm passing a gate. It worked last time. So I'm gonna roll with that. If I hit space, does it hit confirm? No, you have to manually click it. Okay. I was just seeing if there was a way to like make it a bit easier. Whee! My little points. And then ta-da! Gas done. So I don't have to waste my my durability. Okay, we're at 20. When gaining gold, which is good. Boost on start. Booster plug. Okay. I'm gonna say when gaining gold, and we're gonna get the boost. And of course I have no more money, but that's fine. I will now gain +1 gold, which means that 10 will be 11. And then if I ever get a gate that gives me money, I'll be great. And this will just take 1 lap. Just meow. I can make it the 1 lap. Hi, Harold. Heck, Ian. Do you see our pretty thing? It's very pretty. I am very much in love with it. You're silly. Welcome. Ooh. Boost on loop. Or more score.
This is a prison! I'm playing bullshit!
Heck, Ian. Hope your day's treating you well. We're just playing our cool little idle game. I like it. I haven't gotten close to infinity yet, but I'm like, I am round 4. It's pretty alright. I just need to buy some more tracks. Ooh, very nice. And then, because I upgraded it. Right, grab the money first. Pit stop. Oh, there it is. There's the repairing durability. I was wondering. Gates have a 10% chance to trigger twice. Ooh, that's good. Pit stop prices, also good. Luck increased by 5. I could get 2 gates. Or I could get this in 1 gate. And then that means every subsequent gate from then on. Do I want more passing? Do I want refuel? Gold. Give me the gold. And I'm gonna put it right there. Because then now, my other charm is gonna kick in with the +1. How much do I need? I will... Ooh, 2 packs? I'll go for this. I don't have a lot of boosting ability yet. Thanks. It's so pretty. It's also very light. It's very light. And I'm like, with this button, I hope to show off more indie games. Because they're so cool and they're so fun. And I'm like, this is such a great concept. Just to be like, yeah, just meow, 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 meow. Cute little idle game. We just drive around. Have a good time. And I'm like, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. So I'm like, now we just need to go for the gold button, which who knows how long that will take us, because this one took, I want to say, over a decade to get, so. We have 30 score gates, get +1 score when looping. Okay. More gold. We can stack. Gates have now a 10% chance. So what does that mean? It does. They do stack. That means a 20% chance. Oh, you bastards. A 20% chance. Next score gained is multiplied by 2. And then I'm just gonna throw some money. Score gates +1 score when looping. 20% chance of 50. So that's a double of that, so 20 on that, 20 on that. So technically 40 to get 50 points. But money. But we need points, so I'm gonna put point thing down. Alright. Right, because I'm like, that's the end game. Fuel and points. Alright, we got 2 of you. So, here's hoping you double stack. Okay. 2,200's not bad. There we go. There's his 50. Okay, so 3 laps, not bad. But I know it's about to get like exponentially harder. I need more cards. That's what I need. Come on, good stuff. Oh yeah, if you click it while it dissolves, it freezes the animation. 400 boost. 3,000 score when it's emptied. Score total loops multiplied by 1 when looping. You son of a bee. Score total loops multiplied by 1 when looping. I'm at 16, so isn't that just 16 times 1? But this is 3,000 every time my fuel gets empty. Son of a bee. That's really good. That's like half of that one. No, fudge. I think this is where they got us last time. Right, so every time the fuel goes, 3,000, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So 4 loops. And we have enough durability for that. And I'm getting a decent amount of money. So I'm hoping we get a pit stop. Ooh, it might be 5 loops. Because I only get about 200 score every time it empties. Which means that's gonna be 6? No, we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we'll hit the 800. We should hit the 800. My pretty little cars. Look at that. Look at all that money. Okay. Come on, good card. So if I don't click it, right, it dissolves. But if you do click it, it freezes the animation, which is interesting. Ooh, this is a weird one, but I might use it. Current score when fuel is empty. Ooh. Current score. So does that mean it does 3,000 times 2.5? So that's like what? 65? No. Because half of 3,000 is 1,500. So 6,000, so 7,500? It says when fuel is emptied. I'm gonna take the risk for that and see if that is what they mean, that it's like 3,000 times 2.5. Because then it's 7,500, which means in theory, I can do this in 2 laps. In theory. If I'm thinking correctly, or if I'm interpreting the card description correctly. There we are, it's at 46. Let's freaking go! Okay. Yeah, 3-4 loops, okay. I really need to work on my fuel though. Oh my goodness. It's so close. Come on, my little car. Come on, pit stop. I need a pit stop. Why would you do this to me, game? I'm doing so well. Refuel? Not 8,000. So now 8,000 times 2.5. Oh my god. Pit stop? It's all just card packs. It's working. It's fine. It's fine. You get another upgrade. You're great. Okay, so 8 and 8 is 16. Half of 8 is 4, so 16 is 20. So 3 laps? Let's freaking go, man. Come on. Maybe it upgrades it again? Maybe fuel? Okay. Score loop total multiplied by 1 when looping. Score total loops multiplied by 1 when looping. So 41. Right, is this the one where it's like every time you make a loop, it gives you that point? That's what I'm gonna go with. And, you know, extra points is extra points. Ooh, 3. Another card pack. Card packs. If I can make it here. I don't know if we can, but if I can make it there. Please. Please. Okay, let's see if we're right about this giving us points every time I make a lap. Life? Question mark? What? Ooh, I don't know if we can make it. Well, hold on. We have the overdrive, so there's a chance, right? This is increasing. There's a very small chance. Oh no, he's not gonna make it! We were so close. Man, did you try something different? I did. What would you attribute your success on YouTube to? Oh, that is a good question. Hold on, you got a cat flew from you. Jesus. Scared fudge out of me. God, it's really funny because like back in college, when I was just like uploading like my, you know, college work and everything, because I went to a video game school. Like YouTube monetization used to be a bit different back then. I got like invited to join the YouTube partner family. I think it was called Freedom or something. But the idea was that like by joining them, even if you didn't hit YouTube's quotas, the fact that you were with this group, you were a YouTube partner. So I got like 1 penny a day, but I was like, yeah, I'm a little YouTube partner. So I was partnered. And then Freedom was like, I don't know, they had beef with YouTube or whatever, so they left. And I think he started his own like streaming thing called Heartbeat. But then because he left, right, and they're like, hey, YouTube is changing all their policies, because back then being a partner wasn't as hard as it is now. Oh yeah, it was the what's his name? That one YouTuber who went into the forest. Yeah, he went into the forest and like recorded that person who had passed. So YouTube was like, oh, we're gonna change our partner status, and everybody's like, cool. But it didn't really affect him, it affected all the tiny people. So I lost that. I lost being a partner. But I still kept doing videos here and there. And then a random video of just me and my dog. Like, I was just showing my dog the web camera, and she's a Great Dane, so, you know, you just see this giant head come into frame, and I'm just like, look at the camera, and she's just looking at it. For whatever reason, that video blew up in India. And because it blew up, my views went up, my subs went up, and they're like, you could be a YouTube partner. So I was like, cool, I'll do that. And then it just slowly grew over time, because I tried multi-streaming, like streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but it was a lot, so I burnt out. And then the pandemic happened, and then I was like, hey, let's not do what we did before. Let's just focus on one game, and then when you're done with that game, then you move on to the next game. I don't know, consistency, I guess. It's hard. It's hard. They say it's a niche market, but I'm like, it's not really niche. It's more because everybody does it. But there's people who do it better, and there's people who do it differently. So I don't know. Just working my butt off and using that YouTube promotion feature. I ain't gonna lie. So, first item is free in the pit stop. 100 score per gate on the track. 220 score on boost. I'm gonna say first item's free, and now I need 200 per? Dang. Yeah. I would agree oversaturate, but it's interesting to see where the oversaturation lies. I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna try one more. I can definitely see myself playing this off stream and then coming back. But it's like, it's oversaturated with popular games. Like, if I look up this game, I'll find the trailer video, maybe, for the developer, and then... So it's oversaturated with video games and, like, popular stuff, like, you know, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Fortnite. There's nothing wrong with those. There's nothing wrong with those games, and people watch them. There's nothing wrong with that. But it is getting harder to, like, find specific games and videos, because, you know, indie games. Some indie games have the same name, and you're just like, I'm trying to find footage of this game. So it gets a little bit harder. Passing a gate. Well, I don't have any gates. We'll go with drifting, since I don't have any gates right now. Like, if there was a way that YouTube and, like, Steam or Epic or GOG or whoever could, like, work together. So, like, if you're at that storefront's page, you know, Epic, GOG, Steam, and you, like, click the YouTube is like, here are all the videos that are related to that game. Because YouTube does have that feature, like, you know, when you upload a video, you can put what game it is. So it's like, cool. If we have that implemented and then combined with the storefront, anybody that says, hey, this is a game for this, it'd just be just easy to find. I don't know. Oversaturated, yes. To the point where it's difficult to find the specific niche indie games that you want. To the pit stop! Okay. What do we got? Right, it says random card. Now, I don't know if that means a card I owned, because I can really only have 3, or just in general a random card. Steam and Epic working together. Well, they wouldn't have to work together. It's more if they would work with YouTube. So, like, YouTube would be like the middleman. Epic is currently trying to ruin Steam for checks notes being better than they. Interesting. Alright, we'll go with the random thing. 5 boost when passing. More points, more boost. I'm gonna go for the card pack. But it's like, I don't know. I like it. I love it. I don't know if I ever will get the next. I never thought this would happen, but I do remember that making the joke that I was like, I'm gonna get this before I become a Twitch partner. So I'm like, Huzzah! So I'm like, I got YouTube partner. Took me over 10 years, but boost when fuel is emptied, current score when fuel is emptied, passing a gate. I'm gonna go with current score, because that was really good when combined with the other thing. Can't stack, so don't buy another one of those. Trying to release on Epic Games Store as an indie is a pain in the butt. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. But I will believe you, because you are an indie dev, so I imagine you're like, alright. Not bad, not bad. Little points. But yeah, contributing to the success. I guess diversity, right, would be it, because it's like I do my streams, I do my short films, I do trailers, and then, you know, short form content, and then YouTube promotion. As soon as they made that available, I was like, okay, here is $100 for like a month of ads. See what I get. Then they were like, here you go, here's some people. And I was like, oh, thanks. Score on loop, passing a gate, refuel when it's emptied. I don't have any gates yet. I'm gonna go with the loop. Yeah, I was like, I imagine you speak from experience, so I was like, I will take you at your word on that. I think what? It's like maybe like, I'm trying to think when I started the YouTube promotion thing, because it wasn't every single month, because, you know, I had to escape Texas for a hot second, and I was like, well, can't be throwing $100 a month. That's food right there. I want to say like 2 years, maybe like every other month, I guess, if we count the weird Texas timeline. So that's an option. But I'm like, there's an audience out there, and for whatever reason, people in Indonesia like me, and I'm like, thank you. Oh, and like trying to make my own like highlight reels is something I tried, because, you know, I try to like condense down the really long games to more, oh, this is fun. Ooh, refuel. Ooh, score. Plus 20. I'm gonna go with that. I do like the refuel, but we only have 3 cards. There is a pit stop there, so I'm gonna not go for the harder one just yet. I'm gonna work on this. Come on, random card. Okay. Decent amount of points. Basically, Epic Games won't let me release. I have all the achievements I have on Steam on Epic, but I have no idea how Epic achievements work, and they won't really help. They also have weird XP requirements for achievements. It's even more complicated of the DLC. Ooh, interesting. Wonder why that is. Which makes it really weird, because don't they have like a lot of blockchain games on Epic? I don't know, to each their own little storefront, right? Ooh. I still don't have gates. This is okay, but I like this. More score. Alright, and then we get the pit stop here. So we should be able to buy some gates, hopefully. GOG didn't even respond to your application? Oh, they're just not ready for the cool vampires and the cool voiceover. I also imagine they're pretty busy with their preservation program that they're running. That sucks. I hope they get back to you soon. I know the Atari people got back to me and they're like, hey, we're still working on your question. And I was like, thanks. Because I was trying to figure out their like latest console, how to like describe that it's its own console and not just like a Linux-based thing. Because like they took Linux and then they made their own thing for it, and they're like, people can update this console to what they want because it's like a console computer hybrid. So I was like, how do I explain that this isn't a Linux? And they were like, we'll get back to you. And I was like, cool, thanks. Score gains +1. Score gains increased by 10%. Oh, that could be good. Pit stop prices. Okay, so score gains increased by 10, and I can stack them, which means increase by 20. 2 years ago, you might need to... Are you allowed to resubmit? It's been 2 years. Is there a waiting period between submissions? 5 boost when passing. Ooh, I'm gonna just put down all these gates because it gets +1 every time you pass it. Oh, I should have bought this first. I'm silly. Or do this and then this. And we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully it works. But this will probably be our last, like, little run, and then we'll move on to our, what's his name, Ken? Pillars of Earth game? It's getting good. It's getting so good. I'm worried that our boy Jack is gonna, like, accidentally set it on fire or something. Multiple times. Ow. Well, I guess they're not cool enough then for your game. Just means more for us. I like seeing the little pit stop crew come out there and fix my car. Look at them. They're so cute. I love it. But yeah, I guess that's kind of how 10 plus years of varying degrees of different content, quality, and different types of content. And then, you know, ads like any other business. So, who knows? Who knows? And who knows? Maybe with the check mark, maybe we get more people, or maybe we just, this is it. We've peaked. This is as high as we go. Who knows? Oof. Boost on loop. Boost when fuel is emptied. Boost on passing a gate. But that means I have to get rid of my current cards. I'm gonna say, get out of here. I like my current cards. I just need a pit stop. Excuse me. Right, because it was what, 200 loops we needed, and we had 108. So, unless we somehow become an absolute badass in this, like, next, what is it? I think there's a pit stop here, but I don't have a lot of money. I have 10 gold. Maybe you can get a refuel gate? Maybe. But looking at our points, I don't think we're even gonna make it past this round. He's trying. He's trying his best. Yeah, you got this, and then a second repair, and then it's overdrive time. Oh, No, it's not happening. My poor little car. Yep, there goes the overdrive. Good shot, good shot. Give up or not? Well, I'm technically not giving up. I'm just moving on to the other game because I wanted to like show this off. Where it's like, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Is you keep playing, you get stronger, you get better. I am curious about the hazards because I'm like, what does that mean? Like, did I cause a hazard? Did I escape a hazard? Plus, I'm like, this is really good. First item is free in the pit stop. I didn't know if I even picked my first item. I'm also like, these things, is it just things you unlock? I think these are, like, I know these guys I've seen in the shop. So, I think these are like items that you can get, not like, oh, this is what's gonna happen from now on. I am hazard. Cool. Well, that is the Loopler. I'll probably be playing a bit more off stream just to see if I can get to the end. Plus, also for a demo, it's got 25 levels. So I'm like, it's got some replayability. Plus, I'm just curious to see. Curious to see how far I can get. But let me get you all set up for the next game.